what the ladybird heard. Now, as I read this story today, what I want you to do is be a sound detective. And I want you to listen out for all the k sounds in the story. And at the end, we're going to try and collect all the different words that have different k sounds. And there's a lot. So whenever you hear a k sound, I want you to yell out and tell me that you hear it. Okay, so most of you have probably heard this wonderful story called What the Ladybird Heard by Julia Donaldson. And it's set on a farm. So what animals might we find in the story? Are there some clues on the front as well? So what might the ladybird hear? All these different sounds of the different animals. What the ladybird heard. Once upon a farm lived a fat red hen. A duck, a duck in a pond and a goose in a pen. A woolly sheep, a hairy hog, a handsome horse and a dainty dog. A cat that meowed and a cat that purred. A fine prized cow and a ladybird. I'm not sure whether you can see her hiding there. And in this book, the ladybird hides on every page. Did you see her down the bottom? And the cow said moo. And the hen said cluck, cluck. Hiss, said the goose, and quack, said the duck. Neigh, said the horse. Oink, said the hog. Baa, said the sheep, and woof, said the dog. One cat meowed while the other one purred. And the ladybird said never a word. So quiet. But the ladybird saw and the ladybird heard. She saw two men in a big black van with a map and a key and a cunning plan. And she heard them whisper, "This is how we're going to steal the fine prize cow." Oh no, poor cow. Open the gate at dead of night, past the horse and then turn right, round the duck pond, past the hog, round, be careful not to wake the dog, left past the sheep, then straight ahead and in through the door of the prize cow's shed. And the little spotty ladybird, who never before had said a word, told the animals, "This is how two thieves are planning to steal the cow. They'll open the gate at dead of night, pass the horse and then turn right, round the duck pond past the hog, being careful not to wake the dog. Left past the sheep, then straight ahead, and in through the door of the prize cow's shed. There she is, talking to all the animals. And the cow said, moo, and the hen said, cluck. Hiss, said the goose, and quack, said the duck. Neigh, said the horse. Oink, said the hog. Baa, said the sheep. Woof, said the dog. And both the cats began to meow. We can't let them steal the fine prize cow. Meow. But the ladybird had a good idea, and she whispered into each animal ear. At dead of night, the two bad men, Hefty Hugh and Lanky Len, opened the gate while the farmer slept, and tiptoe into the farm they crept. Then the goose said, "Nay," with all her might, and Len said, "That's the horse, turn right." What a trick! And the dainty dog began to quack. "The duck," said Hugh, "we're right on track." "Oink," said the cats. "There goes the hog, be careful not to wake the dog." "Ba, ba, ba," said the fat red hen. "The sheep, we're nearly there," said Len. Then the duck on the pond said, "Moo, moo, moo." "Two more steps to go," said Hugh. It's the duck going moo. And they both stepped into the duck pond, splosh. And the farmer woke and said, "Golly gosh," and he called the cops, and they came, Nina, and they threw the thieves in their panda car. Because it's black and white, they call it a panda car. Then the cow said, "Moo," and the hen said, "Cluck." Hiss, said the goose, and quack, said the duck. Neigh, said the horse. Oink, said the hog. Baa, said the sheep, and woof, said the dog. And the farmer cheered and both cats purred. But the ladybird said never a word. So what a clever plan they hatched, didn't they? So now I want you to be investigators of sounds. So what were some of the sounds, the k sounds, that we heard in the story? What words are there? We'll try and write them down. So what do we have here? One of the animals. What animal starts with the k sound? Can you see it down here? A k, cat. All right. So I'll go k, at. And there's the k sound there at the beginning of the word. And what of the animals here had a k sound at the end of the word? Duck. Duck. Now the word duck, where is it here? A duck. It has a k at the end of the word. Duck. So that's a different way to make a k sound with 2 letters. All right, what have we got here? So, oh, and the cow. So that's another one at the beginning. K, ow. And the hen said cluck, cluck. So there's a k at the beginning of cluck here. And there's also a k at the end of the word cluck. And down here, what have we got down here? The word quack, quack, quack. So I'm going to put that in this column here because that's the ones that have the k, 2-letter k at the end of the word. And look, there's another one here. What does the pig say? The hog says oink. Oh, that's a different way to make a k sound as well, isn't it? I'm going to put that in its own column, oink. And that's a 1-letter K at the end of the word making a k sound, oink. All right. I think that's all on that page. So what I might do is leave it there. I just wanted to give you some examples of how to be a sound investigator. Now, what I want you to do is if you have this book, you can continue doing it with this book, or you can choose another book and do your own investigation of k sounds. And what I want you to try and look at is some clues about when to use that sound. So what sound is at the beginning of the word? There's never a 2-letter k at the beginning of a word, or is there? Can you find any? And when do you use just 1 k at the end of the word instead of the 2-letter k? Just want you to write down all the words that you can that have different sounds and see if you can see what kind of pattern there is. And then you're going to have to work out a way of telling me what you've found out. Maybe you record yourself with a camera or on video and send me the video of you explaining this, or write it down. I don't know, but I'd love to find out what you find. Okay, that's your spelling investigation task. Good luck.